Welcome back, everyone. Pockets here with some more Magic the Gathering Collector Booster Pack opening for March of the Machine. I keep wanting to say Machines, but it's not. It's singular machine. So last few packs have been pretty good. We're going to try three more today and see what we can get. We get these open and moved out of the way. No, I'm going to put that over here. All right. I'll probably get this pack open. If you want to talk to me anywhere else, Twitter and all that, I should have a link tree now available. It'll be linked either in the description or somewhere in my profiles. Wherever you find me, I have links to everything where I am. I do have a Discord where I talk to people as well. So feel free to come and use that to, whatever we want to do. But let's get into this pack. The planes on the front, just a standard planes. First one of those we've got. I do like it. The little portal in the back. I like having lands, just all different lands. All right, let's get into this pack. Final Flourish. One in a black. Kicker, sacrifice an artifact or creature. I always like sacrifice. My Brimaz Orzhov deck. Target creature gets -2/-10 on turn. If the spell was kicked, that creature gets -6/-6. I like it. That's probably going to go straight in. I played a few games with it last night just to get a feel with it, just upgrading it with some stuff that I already owned. There will be a video for that coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And that probably goes and replaces something I put in there. Iridescent Blade Master, 1 in the green for an Elf Warrior 2/2. Tap 4, Blade Master gets +2/+2 on turn. Limited card. Aerial Boost with Convoke. Target creature gains +2/+2 and gains flying on the turn. Again, not a big fan of Convoke. 2 mana for +2/+2 and flying and limited is probably fine. There's an upside down card here that didn't want to do a thing. Is this going to be something cool? No, just a common Seed of Hope, which we got before. First uncommon to this video, Tangled Skyline. Tangled Skyline is a battlefield. You gain 5 life and incubate 5. So 5 mana, token with 5+1/+1s. Phyrexians have reach. Does not fit in Brimaz. Lots of really good incubate stuff in green, which kind of does make sense being green. Another invasion. Invasion of Belenon. I don't know where that is, but that's a plane. If you know what plane that's in, let me know. 2 and a white for a 5 defense battle siege. When Invasion of Belenon enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white and blue night creature token with vigilance. Should be basic land there, so we can flip this safely. Flips over 2. Belenon War Anthem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Interesting. May play around with Muriel, put some battles in here. This might go in there. I don't need the knight so much. Although, but +1/+1 to all my creatures is always a good deal. 3 mana. Maybe not. That's a battle, so we're going to save that. And there's the cool swamp. Yeah, I like this one. I saw one of the guys that last night had this. The Phyrexian symbols in the sign here and stuff. Very cool. A little dark, but very cool. Iron Thrill Seeker. Yeah, we got this one already. Fairy Mastermind. This card actually shows up in every search. I believe this is like a Champions card where, again, I don't follow. Yeah, right here. You detect your world champion. So he got his face on a card because he won. That's pretty cool. Or they. Dance with Calamity. I always like the word Calamity, so we'll see what this does. I haven't seen this one before. 7 in a red, so it's expensive. So this can be like a game finisher, right? Shuffle your library. So you can't stack it. As many times as you choose, you may exile the top card of your library. If the total mana value of cards exiled this way is 13 or less, you may cast any number of the spells from among those cards without paying their mana cost. Yeah, especially in like a mono red deck. Like you think of that, like average spell, like 2 mana cost, with the finishes being maybe a little higher, but just flip like 6 of them or 5 of them, cast them all for free. That's not bad for 8 mana. I mean, that's late game. Cool though. Oh, the commanders over here. Yeah, and then the mythics. Yeah, this will work. Here, Judge of Valor. 2 white, 2 white and 2 black for 2/4 legendary creature angel cleric, flying and lifelink. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 in the hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Ooh, I like that. Don't know what it would go into. I don't know what frame this is. Again, I need to do the research, but very pretty card. We're going to keep these again here. The interesting Universe Legends. Wrath, Weatherlight, Stalwart. 1 and a blue. Yes, white and a blue for a 1/3 human wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. If you do, draw a card. And then for 5 creatures you control, get +1/+1 and vigilance on a turn. Oh, this was one I wanted to look at. I love the art on this, like the style. This is Ikoria, right? I think this is Ikoria. Very cool, very primal. I like the red and green gems. Yeah, pretty sure this is Ikoria. Kogla and Yadaro, 2 for 2, red, red, green, green for a 7/7 legendary ape dinosaur turtle. When Kogla and Yadaro enters the battlefield, choose one. It gains trample and haste on a turn, or it fights target creature you don't control. Then, for 2 red and a green, discard Kogla and Yadaro, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, shuffle Kogla and Yadaro into your library from the graveyard, then draw a card. See, I'm thinking of this for my Rurik deck. Yes, 4 mana to destroy an enchantment is not great, and there's better ways to do it, like, you know, Canker Bloom, or Canker Bloom? Yeah, and like Thrashing Brontodon, that sort of stuff, but 4 mana, destroy it, shuffle it back into your graveyard so it can come back later is not terrible, and it might replace something. Being able to fight as a 7/7 when it comes out is good. Trample and Haste is good in that deck, so I might just slot this right into my Uric Thrar, or, you know. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Love the art. Captain Lannery Storm. Ixalan? Maybe? The medallion's cool. This is interesting. Captain Lannery Storm. 2 and a red for 2/2 legendary creature human pirate. I don't think I ever played this card. With haste. Whenever Storm attacks, create a treasure token when you sacrifice it. Oh, yes, I remember this card. Yes, I do have this. Or I've seen it. That's cool, though. I love the art. I love the little medallion art, so I'd like a few more of those. And then our token. More incubators. I won't ever turn those down. Where does this go? This is going to go here. Won't ever turn these down. I'm going to hopefully be creating a lot of those with my Orzhov deck. Pack number 2. Lots of good stuff in here. I love this Kogla and Yadaro. That's a great card. Even if it's not expensive, I love the art, and I like the idea of an ape dinosaur turtle. Another incubator token. These ones are foil, so I can replace the ones that came in it with foil ones, which is nice. Got all my foil might tokens from all we won in there, so that's cool. Deadly Derision. 2 black, black. For an instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker and create a treasure token. Great and limited. A little slow for what I do. I probably wouldn't end up in a deck, but pretty good card. Bloodfell Caves. Gain 1 life. Black or red mana. It's nice to get these for budget decks and, you know, that sort of thing. Oculus Whelp, Phyrexian Dragon. I know it's common, but let's look. I love dragons. 3 and a blue for a 3/2 flying Phyrexian Dragon. As long as you control a transform permanent, Oculus Whelp has when Oculus Whelp dies, draw a card. Yeah, probably really good in limited. It's always good to draw cards, especially in limited. Burning Sun's Fury. 2 and a red for a Convoke instant, or instant with Convoke. Up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 and haste on the turn. Yeah. Combat tricks for limited. Or, you know, if you're playing like a feather deck, maybe something there works for you. This is my colors. That's exciting. I have, you know, my Rurik deck, red and green. So, Bonded Herd Beast. For a 4 and a green. For a 4/5 beast creature with transform. 4 colorless and a Phyrexian red to transform it. It's not a land, so we'll flip this, you can't see. For a plated Kiln Beast on the other side, a green and red 7/5 with menace. Yeah, so it probably doesn't make the cut for Rurik. It doesn't do anything when it comes out, so it's not replacing any spells. So what I'm often looking for with that deck, but it's pretty cool. Phyrexian Awakening. Some 2 and a white. When Phyrexian Awakening enters the battlefield, incubate 4. I already like that for Brimaz. Phyrexians you control have vigilance. I'm going to put this in there. I did update that deck to be a large, more Phyrexians than artifact creatures. So again, we'll see that in the video. Can't give too many away when got to record that video. Phyrexian Awakening, cool. Excited about that. Next battle, Invasion of Amonkhet. I know Amonkhet roughly. I have never played in it, but I'm familiar with some of the cards from it. 1 and a blue-black for 4 defense battle. When Invasion of Amonkhet enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards. Then each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. So everybody mills, and then your opponents discard and you draw. So that's card advantage. That's nice. It's basically 2-card swing. Probably it's land under this one. Yes. So we can just flip it. Flips into a Lazotep Convert, a blue and black creature zombie 4/4. You may have Lazotep Convert enter the battlefield a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to other types. Oh, cool. So you can get like the abilities of something else and still have a 4/4. Yeah, I can see that seeing place some places. Sweet. Go ahead and stick that here. Cool. And then there's a cool island. It's nice. A little bit of roller lines on this one. Very noticeable. First rare in this pack, City on Fire. I think I heard about this card. People were talking about it, so let's see what it does. Again, Convoke, which I don't really pay much attention to. I'm just not a fan. But, you know, maybe with some more support, it can be better. 5, red, so it's 8 mana. Again, my problem with Convoke is that it's very expensive. If a source you control, it's an enchantment. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. Yeah, see, 8 mana is a little steep if you can invoke it out with some goblins or something. I could see this even in my Yorick deck at 8 mana, although I'll take 6 to put it out. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it triples that damage instead. Yeah, that might see play there or in my dragons. Both if I get 2, even though it's an enchantment. I do see where this is interesting. I like triple effects. That's good. Ooh, dragon. Maybe this will be my commander for my next dragon deck until I get... Actually, I just got Miriam, too, the other day. Traded for it. Zurgo and Watai. Did I not see this one? Oh, yeah, I did. No, I didn't see this one. I like the frame. This is that framing, and it's not shiny, so you can actually see it, which is cool. This guy has to be Takir. Flying and Haste. Zurgo and Watai. Oh, Watai? Has hexproof as long as it will enter the battlefield this turn. So when you cast it, as if it's your commander, you cast it, it's got protection for that turn. That's not bad. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them in your hand, the rest on the bottom of the library in any order. You may return 1 of those dragons to its owner's hand. Oh, I see. So if they have like ETBs, you can hit, and if they deal damage, you can bounce them back. Okay, cool. That's interesting. I always look for reasons to play dragons, so I really gotta build the Dragon, just so I can have 5 colored dragons and just have all the dragons. Terror of Tawashi, cool art. Big giant sword. I like that. Let's see what this is. It is Phyrexian, so 2 black for a 4/3 with Death Touch. Phyrexian Ogre. Whenever Terror of Tawashi attacks, you may pay 3 and a black. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. That's repeatable recursion, which is always super good. Playing yesterday, I did a Vat of Rebirth. No, is that what it is? I can't remember anymore what it's called for some reason. Brain. The one with oil counters, then you take 4 oil counters off it. So I kept recurring my commander out of the graveyard, which was sweet. That could be good too, because again, another recursion. Agar, the Freezing Flame. 1 and a blue-red for a 3/3 legendary creature giant wizard. It's a giant wizard. That's cool art too. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if a giant, wizard, or spell you control dealt damage to it this turn, draw a card. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. There's another one, another art for him. Same guy with this is the etched foil. I prefer the other one, but this art's cool. It's a little dark. Doomskar Warrior. 2 green for a 4/3 human warrior with backup 1. Trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards on top of your library. You may reveal a creature or land from among them, put in your hand, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Nice. Green always needs ways to filter cards. So whenever this creature, but when you back up, you could give something else. You know, if you make your commander back unblockable or something. I could see a spot possibly in Rurik for this as more card draw if I do think I need it. I need to play that deck a little more. Ooh, this is the... You can see that, the Surge foil with the cool swirls in it. This is Keruga the Macro Sage. This is the companion. It's a great looking card. Wow. Okay. 3 and Simic. Dual mana values for a 5/4 legendary creature, Dinosaur Hippo. If your starting deck contains only cards with mana 3 or greater and land cards. So we can be your companion for that, or whatever. When Keruga Macro Sages enter the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater. Still a very cool art. I like that a lot. Now we're going to go ahead and put that here. And then an incubator token. All right, that's pack number 2. Let's get on to the last pack here and see what we get. Pack number 3 for this set. We're almost through. None of the big hits yet, so I'm hoping that they're going to be in the last few packs. I've heard good things about this set. So maybe I should, yeah. So I'm hoping we'll get something super here in the next few packs. Another incubator token, as I said, I'll always take that. Dismal Backwater, so Dimir. Red Cap Hell Slasher, 3 and a red for a 2/3 Goblin Rogue with backup 1 and first strike. Overgrown Pest is a cool card, the art's hilarious. 2 and a green for a 2/2 creature pest. When Overgrown Pest enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a land or double face card from among them. Put that card into your hand, put the rest on the bottom in any order. So who cares about land and double face cards? That's cool. Achy Scrap Chomper. 1 red for a 1/1 Phyrexian Goblin. 1 red, sacrifice an artifact or a land, draw a card. Oh! That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You get treasures, you can... or any other tokens, but usually red it's treasures. Sweet. Mirrodin Avenged. Oh look, Karn ripped Norn's head off. Interesting. 1 black for an instant, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, draw a card. Not bad. I mean, you chump log with a 1/1 or something and then destroy it for 1 black mana. It's not terrible. Not great, but pretty good and limited. What was that? Oh yeah, okay. Mutagen Connoisseur. 1 green-blue for a 0/5 Vidalcan Mutant with flying and vigilance. Mutagen Connoisseur gets +1/+0 for each transformed permanent you control. Again, caring about transformed permanents. That's cool. Invasion of Vryn. Don't know where this is. 3 and a blue. Battle Siege for a 4 defense. When Invasion of Vryn enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and then discard a card. Cool. It's always a good ability, but 4 mana for that. What's the other side? Overloaded Mage Ring. 1 tap, sacrifice Overloaded Mage Ring, copy target spell you control. Interesting. Probably pretty good and limited. And if you build, if you have a Spell Slinger deck of some kind, it might be okay. It's always good to copy. Really cool forest. Rares. Ooh, a rare siege. Battle Siege. Invasion of Arcavios. Is this the Strixhaven? Maybe. 3 blue for a 7 defense battle. When Invasion of Arcavios enters the battlefield, search your library, graveyard, and/or outside the game for an instant or sorcery card you own. Reveal it, put it in your hand. If you search your library, this way shuffle. So obviously in Commander you can't search outside the game, but search your library, graveyard for an instant or sorcery. It's 5 mana, it's still okay. What's the other side do? Let's not land on the back, so we're gonna do this. So we don't see what's there. Invocation of the Founders. Enchantment. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Wow, that's good. I could see that being quite good in like a Storm deck or anywhere where you want to cast lots of spells. Nice card. Ooh, I saw this. Holocranos Reborn. Holocranos. However you want to say it. Green for a 4/5 legendary creature Hydra with reach. 6 and a Phyrexian white transform Holocranos Reborn. Activate only as a sorcery. So we flip them. Polychronos, Engine of Ruin, white-green legendary Phyrexian Hydra 6/6 with reach and lifelink. When engine or another non-token Hydra you control dies, create a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with reach, and a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with lifelink. Love it. I was looking at a Hydra deck. I don't know if it had white in it, but I could put him in as the commander in that deck, and that would be amazing. That's a cool card. 3 green, and then the Phyrexian white. It's a little expensive to flip it, but that's a pretty cool card. Oops. Essence of Orthodoxy. This goes here. 3 white for a 3/3 Phyrexian creature with flying. Whenever Essence of Orthodoxy or another Phyrexian enters the battlefield under control, incubate 2. Wow. So in Brimaz, if he's out, this would incubate 5 and 2, and then every other Phyrexian would incubate their mana cost and 2. I like it. That's going in. That is going in. That was made for that deck. Cool beans. Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart. Red, white, and a blue for a 1/3 legendary creature, human wizard. Whenever you cast an instant destroy spell, you may tap untap creature you control if you do draw a card. Yeah, we saw this. We saw this in a few packs ago. Ooh. Tymaret, Chosen from Death. Black for 2-star legendary enchantment creature demigod. Tymaret's toughness is equal to your devotion to black. This symbol's weird. Like, mana symbols here got... That's weird. I've never noticed that before. Maybe just this one. Hopefully it's just this one. That looks weird. Exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. You gain 1 life for each creature exiled this way. That might go in my Sheoldred deck. It's a good defender because its toughness is equal to devotion black. It's a mono black, so there's a fair bit of that, plus graveyard hate. And life gain, which that deck doesn't need much more of, but that's a cool card. Looks good too. Just fairly muted. Oh, another of this exact card in foil. Berlin Karazev with the legendary monkey tokens. Cool. Garuda, Doom of Depth, another companion. Which one's this one? Your deck contains only cards with even mana values. Okay. So Garuda, Doom of Depths. 4 Dimir, hybrid mana for a 6/6 Demon Kraken. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. Cool. Then our token? Yes. Excellent. Excellent cards. That's all right for a pack as well. Again, none of the big hits, but obviously none of the serialized cards, which I'm not expecting to see. I'm interested in Kogla and Yadaro especially. Polychronos, Essence Orthodoxy. Lots of good stuff in here. Zergo. Excellent. Well, as always, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Did I sleep on any one of these cards and how good it is? And as always, take care of each other. And see y'all next time. I'm out of here.